All right. Clark Webster is up next with a David Hasselhoff video. Really? Really, Clark? Clark is a really cool guy. I guess you'd call him one of the founders of Wake Forest Mustangs. And today, oh, my cup's a little full. What time is it? Like 1:30 in the morning? It's messed up. The cup changes color with the heat, and I'm drinking hot chocolate. Like you won't be able to see it. It's an F-117A Stealth Fighter. It's another Lockheed cup. I'm gonna put this over here. It's a little too full for this area. Has nothing to do with Clark. It's just I had it in my hand. All right, here we go. I don't trust anybody. Ad blocker. Ad blockers. I got like 4 or 5 ad blockers running. So echoey. Sweet clothes on the background singers. You know, technically, I don't like him. I like Knight Rider, even though his character is kind of lame in a lot of the stuff he does. I think their clothes are cool because they're totally 80s. It's a little extreme. I was showing my kids the other day some of my yearbooks and what people really looked like. This is a little, like when you watch a movie, when people try and make a movie now of back in the 80s, they blow it kind of out of proportion. It's not correct to the period. If you watch Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, Summer School, those are pretty accurate to what people really dressed and looked like back then. But technically, I hate to say it, technically it's not that bad of a song. It's I don't he's not the greatest singer. He's not that bad. The song itself isn't really that horrible. Not like I thought when I first saw the name. So I really hated to say that, but I got to be truthful. It's really not that bad. So let's keep going. Let's see what happens. See if it continues. Wow. Does that actually say Pearl on the electronic drums? And look at the shape of the bass drum. That's funny. back in the day, way back in the 80s when electronic drums were coming out. I know I'm not talking about like octapads and stuff. I'm talking about like actual drum sets. It was at Simmons. It wasn't Sensonics, was it? Simmons? And they had like you'll see in some of the not Prince, but like people like that, that type of music that was using those types of things. They were all like hexagons or like octagonal things, and that's how you know. And they were just hard plastic. It was hard plastic, you know. And then they finally came out with the rubber pads. Of course, now we have mesh and other stuff, triggers and whatever. But back then, it was just this hard plastic thing. But that was funny that I saw that. It actually looks like it's too. This whole video is kind of blurry. I don't know why, but it almost looks like it says Pearl on there, and I wonder if they made an electronic drum set back then. Okay, why'd those chicks run up to him? Actually, so it's funny. I don't have too much to say. It was actually not that bad. Oh, it's horrible to say that. I just want to look something up real quick. Let's see. We'll go to images since we were talking about it. Let's see. Is it Simmons? I could be wrong. I don't think it's Sensonics. I think Sensonics was the little one. Yeah, see, look, it even comes up. Simmons Oh, sorry. I'm pointing at the TV. Hi, I'm pointing. You can't see where I'm pointing at because the TV's here. It even comes up. Simmons Electronic Drums Hexagon. So there you go. That's what they used to look like. And I don't know if these were the very first ones, but these are the first ones I ever saw. And I saw people using, and they're like a hard plastic on the other side. It's like you're just smacking plastic. But that's what everybody used to use back in the day when they came out. They're just these hexagons. Dang, check out this dude right there. David Darling. But oh sweet, double bass one right here. Nice. But see, then you see this one over here on the left. This is what came out like way later. These are just the rubber pads. These are the newer cymbals. They used to just have the rubber pads there too. So at least you had a little bit of bounce. But I just thought I'd show that because I mentioned it, because I saw that. Of course, now you have the mesh heads like this. But yeah, that actually said Pearl. Let me see, just for fun, because they said Pearl. So when you say hexagon, the Simmons still come up. What if we did Pearl? That was actually said 1989. That one says Pearl. Look at it. Yep, that's the same shape. Wow. Pearl Drum X electronic drum set. Dang, here's an advertisement that doesn't say Pearl on it though. And that other Pearl set, it had something else. It didn't say Pearl in the center. It was centered, but it was up top. It had an, ooh, sweet. Look at the Tama Tech Star. Wow, I've never even seen such a thing. I'm really partial to Tama. I like Pearl, but I'm really Tama's just. I mean, yeah, you got the Pearl Masters, and you got the Yamahas are nice. Of course, the Ludwig, Vista Lights and all that stuff. Those are all phenomenal drums. DW, can't argue with that. But for some reason, I'm really, really partial to Tama. Of course, we were playing a Pearl right now. Anyway, just thought I'd show that. Thanks, Clark. I'm gonna stop this now. Thanks for the video. I, knowing. Sorry, that's probably giving like a weird video feedback. Knowing how you are, Clark is hilarious. I thought maybe you thought that would be funny. I really don't know what you had in mind, how I might react to that. It was actually pretty good. I hate to say it, but I gotta be honest. The song itself was good. It's a little weird seeing David Hasselhoff do that, but I can't really argue with anything,